Stunna Girl and Tommie.
I know the season is gonna go up. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be bigger than last season, but for the safety of everybody, no, I don't think they should cut. They do outside. No, they don't deserve this.
Look at this.
That was Rolly Big, a fake ass bitch. Or is she right? Let's talk about it. So the episode begins in ghetto ass Oakland, honey, back in the ratchet ass club. And let me tell you, it is going down. At a certain point, I couldn't see Tommie and Stunna no more. And all you see is just this. You just see a bunch of people. Now, Stunna Girl gives us a play-by-play. And she says that while they had got into it, Tommie and her, Stunna Girl's friend was nearby and she got caught up too in it. And then that friend ended up knocking Tommie bad, really bad, over and over and over again. And Stunna would not let go of Tommie's hair. That's one thing she wanted to make very clear. She's like, I'm not letting this bitch's hair go. Tommie says the same thing, that she's not letting her hair go. Tommie has to move the pinky, honey. So Stunna Girl probably them dislocated a pinky. You know what I mean? Tommie says she get nasty with it, okay? And I'm like, damn. Well, if a bitch ain't letting go of your hair, you need to let him go. You gotta do what you gotta do. Tommie has arisen, but her wig is dislodged. It is separated. Did y'all see the unedited video on Twitter when this first happened? The bitch was naked. Her tits were out, girl. Stunna Girl and her friend really did a number on Tommie. And I'm like, oh my gosh. You see this white producer? He is not playing about his black queen, honey. He is calling in order to protect her. Listen what he gotta say.
Where's the security? Where's the... I did it. Try to get your ass over here. Come on.
Well, okay, Mr. White Producer trying to protect his black queen. He ain't playing, honey. He said, security, get your ass over here. Oh, my Lord. I mean, Tommie, they got you looking, girl, you look disheveled. Disheveled, girl. Yo, can you imagine how expensive that wig is? That wig probably over $1,000 just shifted. Just shifted, just fucked up. It just, oh. So Tommie finally gets her bearings. She goes down and is leaving the club. And we think it's all good. We think it's all Gucci, honey. But apparently Tommie starts getting into it with some of the girls on there, okay? They start going back and forth. And I don't know, a fight ensues. And a girl runs off with the hair. I mean, what the heck? Stunna Girl, y'all people just be ghetto, honey. Y'all, ooh, Stunna Girl really in them streets like, honey. And oh my God, girl. Then after that, Stunna Girl goes and storms the bus that Tommie was on, okay? And they are fighting. It's chaotic. You don't really see anything, okay? So they are fighting on the bus. Stunna says it's up and forever stuck when she sees it with Tommie. And then all of a sudden, a shot rings out. And all the girls just come running onto the bus. Rolly is really struggling, girl. Rolly, she has asthma. She can't breathe with all the mace. Like, she is really having a hard time. But they are finally able to get her on the bus, and she receives the care that she needs. And Scotty is actually a certified paramedic and, gets her breathing together, tells her to hold her arms up, things of that nature. And guess what? Rolly is eventually okay. Until one of Stunna's meth head ass friends is still on the bus in Rolly's bed, okay? And that's a big no-no. And the whole bus ends up getting into it with this girl, and she gets thrown out of the bus. What's getting me, they're waiting on the Uber to get there for her. Kat is like me. She's like, what are we waiting on? Let's get out of here. Why do we care about this chick and her Uber? A gunshot just went off and we're sitting here. Girl, no, drive off. I feel you, Kat. That was whack as fuck. Stunna Girl ends up calling Natalie to be like, what? Where's you? That was my friend. Why'd y'all do? Natalie's like, bro, she was in Rolly's bed, like, and she was hitting us and We have it on tape. She's like, oh, all right, well, I'll be there. And then Natalie's like, all right, bet. And then Biggie says to Natalie, well, what the fuck that mean that she'll be there? What is that supposed to mean? Implying that somehow Stunna Girl is trying to do some nefarious thing. No, she'll be back at the crib, Biggie. Shut up, bro. See, Biggie, you were lying back then and you lying now. You really lying now, caught up in your motherfucking lies. So 2 weeks later, they go to beautiful St. Croix. Well, not all of them, okay? We got Natalie, Lil London peeking out. We got Rolly, okay? And then we got Scotty, okay? Those are the 4 main bitches that Natalie fucks with, okay? Natalie tells Rolly and Scotty that they, in addition with herself, will be permanent staples on the Baddies shows. And they make a pact that they don't need to fight with each other, but to fight with the other hoes, honey. Which brings me back to my original question. Do you think Rolly is a fake ass bitch, or is she right? Like, do you agree that Stunna Girl and Tommie, they like literally bring this show down, and they have outside gang ass shit that we don't need to be affiliated with, and she doesn't want them back on the show? Do you agree with that? Listen, I can definitely understand why Biggie would feel that way. Actually, I'm gonna be keeping it being. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I love Stunna Girl. I really love Stunna Girl, but this whole gang shit, guns going off, packing knives, like, that shit is too much. It's too much. Like, to me, it's too much. Even though Biggie was lying about Stunna chasing her with a gun or something at the after the reunion, Stunna does bring a level of gangster violence to the show. Are we trying to take the violence up a notch? From fist fights to knife fights to gunfights? Like, that's not what I want. I don't want to watch that shit. That shit is toxic. This is ghetto reality show. You fight, you do that. Shit, you could even spit on a hoe. Okay? Ask Roland Ray. But to pull out the gunshots, too much. It's too much for me. It's too much. And then Natalie asks, okay, then which of these girls should stay? The new girls. She says, none of them. And I gotta agree. Oh my God, I gotta agree. Take out Stunna Girl. If Stunna Girl was not so motherfucking violent and ghetto and gangish, I would like her to stay, but she too motherfucking hard. That's too much, girl. That's too much. But then she says, Biggie was whack. Biggie, we all know Biggie was whack. Biggie added nothing but drama. Like, it wasn't even the good drama. It was cringe drama. It was weird shit. So Biggie could go. I don't even think she said nothing about Razor, because Razor is so irrelevant. Razor was so boring. Besides get your lick back, she's just known as the drunk bitch. When she's not drunk, she's just in the quiet. She's just in the background. Everywhere I looked, there were fights. There were fights everywhere. That's it. That's it. And then Sky, she throws Sky under the bus so bad. She says she was supposed to watch Chrisean, constantly lost Chrisean. Chrisean was always gone. She would lose her, da 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 da. And the DJ thing, it was always fucking up. There was always a DJ, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Rolly says that Chrisean should come back, but that she should take a break because she's so up Blueface's ass right now. And this was before Chrisean got pregnant, so now I don't know what that's gonna do and change her whole situation with Baddies. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Chrisean and her future on Baddies. I could see her not coming back because she wasn't at the reunion, for one. And, like, she was with her boyfriend doing a boxing match or something in Paris. So she's off doing her own thing. And she technically already has her own show. It's Chrisean and Blueface Crazy in Love, and we watch that. So she's probably just going to do her own show, have her own thing. She has the baby coming along. I think she's done with Baddies. You know what I mean? Now, remember how I said that Natalie said that all three of them are in a pact and that they are permanent staples? Notice who's not in that three? Low London. Low London comes after that conversation, okay? Low London probably had a 15-minute later call time. Natalie was like, I'm cool with you, Low London, but I ain't that cool with you, girl. You could come back, but you ain't gonna be permanent. You ain't no Rolly and Scotty, okay? One thing I can say about Natalie, she does treat her friends good. Mostly, except when she doesn't go off on you and beat you up like she did with Scotty. But besides that, she will, help her friends out, give her friend a bag, right? I mean, look, Scotty is not very interesting on the show, but she stays because she's Natalie's friend. Low London, she was very beautiful to look at, very beautiful. But she didn't add anything really to the season, but she's going to stay because she's Natalie's friend. Rolly, I guess Natalie said, you can't beat him, join him, okay? Rolly's too big of a fan favorite, so I'm going to pull her in, okay? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Okay, Natalie, okay, girl. They party it up in St. Croix, honey. There's Bobby, I Love You Purr. They shaking ass. They do the wonderful thing in St. Croix. And it is a lovely way to end a ratchet season, honey. Now, where the reunion at?